A study in Proverbs, chapter 20, the glory of young men. Wine is a mocker, strong drink a brawler, and whoever is led astray by it is not wise. The terror of a king is like the growling of a lion. Whoever provokes him to anger forfeits his life. It is an honor for a man to keep aloof from strife, but every fool will be quarreling. The sluggard does not plow in the autumn. He will seek at harvest and have nothing. The purpose in a man's heart is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. Many a man proclaims his own steadfast love, but a faithful man who can find? The righteous who walks in his integrity, blessed are his children after him. A king who sits on the throne of judgment winnows all evil with his eyes. Who can say, I have made my heart pure, I am clean from my sin? Unequal weights and unequal measures are both alike, an abomination to the Lord. Even a child makes himself known by his acts, by whether his conduct is pure and upright. The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord has made them both. Love not sleep, lest you come to poverty. Open your eyes, and you'll have plenty of bread. Bad, bad, says the buyer. But when he goes away, then he boasts. There is gold and abundance of costly stones, but the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel. Take a man's garment when he has put up security for a stranger, and hold it in pledge when he puts up security for foreigners. Bread gained by deceit is sweet to a man, but afterward his mouth will be full of gravel. Plans are established by counsel. By wise guidance, wage war. Whoever goes about slandering reveals secrets. Therefore, do not associate with a simple babbler. If one accuses his father, or if one curses his father or his mother, his lamp will be put out in utter darkness. An inheritance gained hastily in the beginning will not be blessed in the end. Do not say, I will repay evil. Wait for the Lord, and he will deliver you. Unequal weights are an abomination to the Lord, and false scales are not good. A man's steps are from the Lord. How can man understand his way? It is a snare to say rashly, it is holy, and to reflect only after making vows. A wise king winnows the wicked and drives the wheel over them. The spirit of a man is the lamp of the Lord, searching all his innermost parts. Steadfast love and faithfulness preserve the king, and by steadfast love his throne is upheld. The glory of young men is their strength, but the splendor of old men is their gray hair. Blows that wound cleanse away evil. Strokes make clean the innermost parts. Our proverb of the day is verse 29. The glory of young men is their strength, but the splendor of old men is their gray hair. I have made a list of observations over the years as I become, let's say, well seasoned. One little item that I notice is that my hair isn't as important now as it was when I was 17. If you could see me now, you'll understand. As they say, I'm follically challenged. But at 17, much time and money was spent on those flowing curls of wavy blonde hair. Such is the ways of youth. You may not be able to tell now, but at one time I was in pretty good shape. I prided myself in taking care of my muscle tone. I'm still in pretty good shape. It's just that shape I'm in is more of an oval than a V-shape. It's not unusual in our modern world and culture to laud the physical abilities of the young as it pertains to sports and athletics. The body seems almost invincible to young people. Athletes in their prime are put on pedestals and admired by many. Those days seem so fleeting, however, when time catches up with them. And rest assured, time will catch up with us all. Some sports figures try to hang on long after their bodies have told them it's time to retire. We may see the then and now pictures and wonder where those chiseled features went. Ah, but the splendor of the gray hair. It's safe to say that Solomon isn't glorying in gray hair, but in what gray hair represents. It is wisdom from experience. As a young man, I recall those who were older, and they chided me when I would expend great amounts of energies in frivolous pursuits. I was always in a hurry. I would consistently work harder and not smarter. Now I see what they meant. Age has a way of doing that. Solomon says in another proverb in chapter 16 and verse 31, "Gray hair is the crown of glory. It is gained in a righteous life." There's something to be said about the honor shown to those who are advanced in years. In fact, the law of Moses commanded respect for the aged. In Leviticus 19:32 we read, "You shall stand up before the gray head and honor the face of an old man, and you shall fear your God. I am the Lord." Elihu makes a very interesting observation in the book of Job. We read in chapter 32 of the book of Job, verses 4 through 9. Now Elihu had waited to speak to Job because they were older than he. And when Elihu saw that there was no answer in the mouth of these three men, he burned with anger. And Elihu, the son of Barachel, the Buzite, answered and said, "I am young in years, and you are aged. Therefore I was timid and afraid to declare my own opinion to you. I said, let days speak and many years teach wisdom. But it is the spirit in man, the breath of the Almighty, that makes him understand. It is not the old who are wise, nor the aged who understand what is right." Elihu is respectful of the aged, yet he realizes that just because one is old does not necessarily imply they are wise. He rightly declares that it is the spirit in man, the breath of the Almighty, that makes one understand. Solomon lays over the principle of the desires of youth against the splendor of age. It's that time when one ceases searching for that fountain of youth and longs to drink from the well of wisdom. Which of these consumes your time? And Lord willing, let's meet again tomorrow.